less than a second rather. That's the first tick on the index. It is down about 45 odd points, so down 0.2%. Sensex is down about 160 points. The Bank Nifty is inching lower as well. It's not a very bad start, you'd have to say. Yes, it started in the red, but about 0.3% lower. The mid-caps are absolutely flat. What's putting pressure on the market today is metals. Hindalco, JSW Steel, Tata Steel all in the red, down about half to 1%. And you have ONGC that's down 1%. And IT, there's no respite for IT stocks actually. So Infosys, Wipro, HCL Tech, TCS are all down anywhere between half to 1%. The other pocket that's not looking too good is autos. So Bajaj Auto is down, M&M is in the red as well. A couple of other auto stocks also trending in the red. What's gaining this morning is some of the defensive pharma stocks. So you have Apollo Hospitals, that's up 0.5%. Cipla is in the green. You have DRL, Dr. Reddy's, that's in the green. Divi's Labs as well. And a couple of these names, NTPC is trending higher, 0.5% there. Tata Consumer Products in the green. Coal India is not doing too badly. Titan. So pharma and consumption are holding up. Nestle is up just a tad bit, you'd have to say. But it's a very quiet start to trade, down about 50 points in tandem with what the SGX was suggesting. But the needle is not moving too much, so still within that 18,000 to 18,100 mark. In the broader markets as well, the mid-cap index is absolutely quiet, down just about 0.2%. Mangalam will take us through the big moves there. Adani Group stocks are doing well, actually. Adani Wilmar is a big mover, up about 5%. What else are you looking at?
Well, the market breadth is firmly in favor of advances right now. 2:1 is the ratio that we're looking at. And a couple of stocks stand out in terms of news. Nirmal Bang met the management of Jubilant Pharma Nova, and that stock is up almost 4% odd. Rail Vikas Nigam Limited, RVNL, is locked in the 5% upper circuit as it's won an order from NLOA as a project implementation agency, which is a strategic government project, for a strategic government project. So that stock's doing well. What's standing out actually from the broader markets is Bikaji. For the second day running, it's hit a 5% upper circuit. Yesterday as well closed with a 5% up move, along with Adani Wilmar that you mentioned already. Balrampur Chini entered the F&O band, so is down almost 2% odd. We're seeing some weakness in Shriram Finance, Coromandel, as well as a couple of these mid-cap IT names, the likes of Birla Soft, Coforge, and LTI Mindtree as well, the combined entity that is. In the broader markets as well, the theme's pretty clear. We are seeing some purchase in the pharmaceutical names and weakness in the mid-cap IT names. Some profit taking perhaps on a couple of these metal names as well. Nalco is down about 1.5%. Vedanta down by about 1%. The mid-cap index now is actually losing some ground, down about 100 points, which is about 1/3%. But nothing really to worry about so long as the advance decline stays in favor of the advances. Prashant.
It's quiet, right, Mangalam? And quiet is what we want. And, no big moves. Yesterday was a steady day, and I think today again, it's a steady kind of start. 2 days of decent pullback, and you got a 40-odd point, slight cut. It's okay. Just a quick thing on advanced decline, which is, again, I mean, even the number of stocks which are starting up on my screen are kind of limited. So it's starting to get a little more quieter as we head to the end of the year, last few days. Fact, if you can pull that up, 4% higher, it's got decent volumes. So that is at 306. RVNL, I think we highlighted 4%. Bikaji is up. It's a recent listing, a month old, maybe 5% higher, 405 on Bikaji. There is Varun Beverages, which is starting with, it's down a little bit, I think, a flattish kind of start. J&K Bank has been a momentum kind of mover, so J&K Bank is starting a little higher. GIC RE is starting a little higher. GIC RE is up about 3.5% odd. Morippan Laboratories has been all over the place recently, and that is starting higher as well. Look at Jubilant Pharma, which is up 3%. I think there was a brokerage note as well on Jubilant Pharma, so that's starting about 3% in the green. On the downside, I think we've already highlighted a fair bit. Market breadth, by the way, is converged. I mean, I think advances and declines now almost 1:1 after starting higher in favor of advances, as Mangalam had pointed out. Mazgaon Dock is down 2.5% odd. So these defense names have been big movers, and Mazgaon is starting about 2.5% lower. Yes Bank is down a little bit. IOB has been saw a big rally, big decline, and a big pullback after that, and now it's starting about 3% lower. Balrampur Chini, UCO Bank, Tata Elxsi, some of the other names which we should put up for our viewers.
PSU banks have started falling quite a bit. I mean, if you look at the trajectory, even in the last couple of weeks, there's almost a 10-15% slide that many of these banks have seen. And now this morning, Bank of Maharashtra, IOB, Dhanlakshmi, Union, UCO, the whole lot falling like 9 pins. South Indian Bank, Yes Bank, just brings us to that view yet again of how, this year has been full of trends, short trends, couple of months. If you miss it, then you snooze, you lose kind of a situation.
Wait till the next year. PSU banks are a team, Sonia. I mean, they don't go down alone, right? I mean,
Both PSU banks and sugar, I guess.
Sugar, paper, textiles.
Just a word on Adani Wilmar, because it's been buzzing for the last couple of trading sessions. This morning, there have been multiple block deals. In fact, almost 14 lakh shares amounts to a little over a tenth of the company's equity, worth almost 80 to 90 odd crores have been changing hands. So it's also buzzing on account of a bunch of these large trades.
Is it a block
that
deal,
have taken place.
Mangalam? It's a big volumes on Adani Wilmar, right? I mean, for
Big
this time
volumes
of the
and a
day.
large bunch of block deals as well.
Yeah, okay. All right. We'll put more out on that, but that's coming up with strong gains. 5%, 578 on that. There you go. That's those are block deals which we are highlighting.